The US has resumed weapons shipments to Ukraine, with President Donald Trump saying he's looking at sending more Patriot missiles to Kyiv after Russia launched the biggest aerial assault on its smaller neighbour in the 3.5-year war. Firefighters in the Kyiv region are constantly on alert, with one of the Kremlin strikes sparking a blaze covering an area of 8,000 square metres. Almost 730 drones and 13 cruise or ballistic missiles were fired into the country in multiple waves.
All the glass was blown out. The ceiling is cracked. In the kitchen and the bathroom, the glass shattered too. There's no glass left anywhere. We've lived here for over 40 years.
I was in the shelter, and when I came back home, the panelling on the balcony was already lying here. We gathered it up, and that was it.
The barrage came hours after Donald Trump hit out at Russian President Vladimir Putin over his unwillingness to end the war. The Pentagon has now reversed its pause in some shipments to Kyiv, with munitions again on the move. 10 highly sought-after Patriot missiles could soon be on the way to help Ukraine counter Russia's drone and missile attacks. And the US president says he's considering sending additional units.
When you talk about a system like that, highly sophisticated, tremendous amount of money, and they're doing it because they want to prevent death. They're getting hit hard, very hard. So we're looking at it.
Good to see you. The Ukrainian president is in Italy, where he's met with the US Special Representative to Ukraine, General Kate Kellogg. Volodymyr Zelensky described the talks as substantive, with the pair discussing weapons supplies and the prospect of additional US sanctions on Moscow.
Happy to see you. Good morning. Thanks so much.
The Ukrainian leader also met with Pope Leo XIV at his summer residence, who's offered to host peace talks between Russia and Ukraine at the Vatican. Mr. Zelensky has thanked the pontiff for his efforts to try and bring the conflict to a conclusion.
Of course we want peace. We want this war to be finished, and of course we're very count on Vatican that Vatican, His Holiness, can help us with the place of meeting on the high level of leaders to finish this war.
Despite the US president's criticism of his Russian counterpart, the Kremlin says it's remaining calm. And while the prospect of a ceasefire in Ukraine is unlikely for now, Moscow insists it wants to keep talking.
There are no disagreements here. There is a desire to solve the problem by political and diplomatic means, and to do it very quickly. But the complexity of the problem itself, unfortunately, does not allow this to be done instantly. Certain work has already been done. 2 very difficult rounds have taken place. We expect that the third will take place and the dialogue will continue.